welcome to Beyond Film School. Okay, first and foremost, make sure that my audio is working. Does everyone hear me? Because that is the the most aggravating thing for me right now because I'm not in my usual office. I'm at my mom's house. I'm on the porch, lovely greenery behind me. So happy launch day, happy film challenge launch day. I am very, very excited to get this going. I know all the teams are very, very excited to get their genre, to learn the challenge theme for this year, and the required elements that they're going to need to put into their short films. So I feel like, I mean, the anticipation was growing. All the teams are working really, really hard. And I think all the teams are taking this way more seriously this year than they did last year. So I am very, very anxious to see like how this all turns out when like once they start prepping, they start writing. All right, so if you're not a part of the team, the people who are here for the teams, you guys know. The participants know what they're here for. But if you are here joining me on the challenge launch, what is the film challenge? Film challenge overview, just really quick. We are writing, we're shooting, and we're editing a short film in 2 weeks with no money. I didn't put no money, but that is the caveat here, is that it is with no money. They cannot buy anything. They can't rent equipment. They can't like, you know, pay for crew. They can't pay for the things that are normally paid for when you're making a short film or a film. All right, but this year's teams, I'm very, very proud to say that this year's teams, more than half are women or non-binary. 75% are women of color. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like people of color are very, very is like definitely a minority in film, and I'm very proud that all the teams are comprised of many different people from many different backgrounds. So I'm very proud of that. 75% of the producers, writers, and directors of the teams are doing that role for the first time ever. So I'm just saying, like, with that stat for me is very important because that's why I created this challenge. I created this challenge to make sure that people were getting like their first credit, their first go at their big position that they always wanted, right? So first time director, first time producer, first time writer. I am very, very proud that like that stat is there. And I trust all of them to do a very, very amazing job in that position. And 100% of the directors are people of color this year. Like, so that is a really amazing stat for me too. All four directors. And I mean, I cannot wait to see what these directors come up with. I can't wait to see their vision. All right, so if you are whatever team you're on, let me know you're here. Let me know in the chat what team you're on. If you're here watching, I know I got Nick Luna, I have Amanda, we have Chris. Yes, Amanda, diversity in film. That's what I'm talking about. This is what it's all about, honestly. Like for me, I just want everyone to have a chance. All right, Team Alexis is here. And before we do the genre, okay, Team Jason is here. Team Rob is here. Amazing, Team Rob. We have D. Team Holly is here. Oh, great. I think we have all the teams represented here. All right, so this is great. So, all right, so just to jump into the challenge theme, right? Every year, I want to have an overarching theme, making sure that we're evening the playing field here. We can't recycle scripts, making sure that no one uses something from like 5 years ago. Oh, I had a short film I wanted to do, and I can finally make it with this film challenge. But to make it fair, there is a film challenge to make sure the theme is in every short film. So this year's theme, and Team Rob was like, this better be a good theme. And he was like, every time he saw me, he'd be like, okay, is it this? What is this year's theme? He was trying to figure out what the theme was. So Team Rob, he was really trying to get some insider information for his team. This year's theme is going to be the unexpected. Last year's theme was conquering fear. This year's theme, the unexpected. I feel like this weirdly enough, I had picked this theme and I was like, this is kind of great because you can play with this theme. You can do a lot of different things. Okay. And I you, I feel like definitely universal. You can use it in all of the genres. But it's weird because I was reading a book and then very prominently this sentence ended with like the unexpected, and it was like very prominent in this book, and I was like, that was like a sign. I was like, yes, I picked the right theme. So the unexpected, this could, and if I swear to God, if any team, I feel like it might be like unexpected pregnancy is like the number one thought I think maybe people have, where that might be the cliche thing about it. So let's go a little bit deeper with the theme and try not to do like, oh, unexpected pregnancy. I think maybe that might be the most common when people think about this theme, like the unexpected. Okay, now we're gonna get into the elements, right? So each film, to keep it fair, to make sure you know, we're not doing like old scripts or whatever. Required elements. So these are just two things you need to have in your short film somewhere. Okay. So the first, well, they're kind of come up together. It's fine. You need a close up shot. One close up shot. Okay. You can interpret it how you want, but we all know what a close up shot is pretty much like this. This is the frame. It's like now, had anyone watched the season of the Bear, like season 3 of the Bear? Does anyone remember watching this season and being like, the whole show is like shot in close-ups? So, I mean, if you decide to do that, go for it. Okay. So, required elements is going to be a close-up shot and a jump. A physical jump could be a jump of some time. Like, you can interpret a jump in many different ways, but the only way that, the fork scene, the only way that you cannot do a jump is if you're using it as a jump cut. Okay, because that's very common in editing, so that's not going to count for your jump. So a jump can be like, you can have like someone's car breaks down, the battery dies, you're giving them a jump, right? That could be a jump. Someone basically jumps off a stair or whatever. There are many different types of jumps that you can put into your movie. So a close-up shot and a jump are required in your short film. Okay, so we're gonna get to genres, right? This is really quick. I feel like I'm getting through this really quick. And I'm pretty sure there are lots of teams who are like, oh my God, Amber gave us a few extra hours. Because originally I did do this for 3 p.m. Didn't really know where I was going to be when I was visiting my family. So that's why I was like, you know what? I can do it at noon, give them a few extra hours for brainstorming and for writing. So why not? Okay. So does any team want to go first? Whoever has first dibs wants first dibs on the genre spinning the wheel. Who wants to go first? What team wants to go first? What team is brave? Jillian, Team Jason. All right, so Jill from Team Jason is gonna go first. She got her comment in first. So Team Jason, let's see what your genre is gonna be. Team Jason, and I'm just kind of like gonna write in the comments just to make sure that we know what team has what genre. Now, again, with the genres, it's interesting. We only had 8 genres submitted. Last year we had way more different types of genres. This year, a lot of people picked thriller. There were tons of people that wanted to do a thriller. So, but the thing is that you can only have like one thriller. So there is 2 different types of thriller that are in here. There's a psychological thriller and a regular thriller. So that is 2 options here. Okay, and there's psychological horror, drama, silent film, rom-com, action. Actually, we didn't get that last year, so that's kind of a new thing. I love that that's in there, and especially with we do have like someone who is Tap. If I don't think he's on the stream, but he is first in stage combat, which I'm like, yo, that'd be pretty dope if he could actually, if his team actually got that genre. That would be really, really awesome. So Team Jason is going to be first up. An actual page. So those of you who have participated last year know that there's a wheel spin. I feel like this is like the fairest way to do it, right? This is the fairest way. Let's just give it the odds are in the internet within that. So yes, it is an actual wheel spin. So there are many people that picked a thriller, and a lot of people picked drama. Like those are the top 2 that people wanted. But here is the thing. Once a genre is picked, it is eliminated from the wheel, right? So multiple people can't get drama. Multiple people can't get thriller, just so you guys know. It is removed once it is picked and a team gets that genre. Okay, Team Jason, without further ado, let's spin the wheel. I don't know if like I'm gonna like I should put my earbuds away, but because I don't think you're gonna hear like the little clicky sound. I should for this one. It's raining outside, so you might hear a little like. All right, Team Jason. Let's see what we got. What do we got? What do we got? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I really thought you guys were going to get thriller. All right, so Team Jason got comedy. And okay, if I know anything about Team Jason actually, he created this like series of comedy skits. So if there's anyone that could be like lucky to get this, like, this is amazing. I think this is great. Thank God we didn't go first. Okay, we're gonna remove that. All right, who's up next? Who wants to go next? Shout it out, team. Paige is nervous. She's like, oh God, that spin was something else. Okay. All right, any team wants to go next? I think the next one was Holly. All right, Team Holly. Team Holly is gonna be next. I hope Team Jason is excited for it. I think that's a really, like, they got comedy. I know someone wanted a comedy, but there is still rom-com on the wheel, so you could get that. I know some teams do not want romance, but, like, we can all, you know, rom-com's, like, not bad to do. Okay. All right, we're going to spin the wheel for Team Holly. Just want to make sure I have it in there so we remember what genre we each get. Okay. All right, Team Holly, let's see what we're going to get. What genre are you guys going to get? Oh, man. Not bad, not bad. Drama. I feel like this is pretty good for your team. I don't know why, but I think drama is really, really good for your team. All right, so we're going to remove drama. All right, Team Holly's got drama. You guys are lucky. You guys are, because everyone wanted drama. I swear to God, everyone was like, yo, so close to rom-com. Team Holly is canceled. Oh, sorry, Jill. All right. All right, what next team is we have, what do we got? What do we got? What team? All right, so now we have 6 genres left. What team wants to go next? Let's do Team Rob. I think, oh yeah, Team Alexis. All right, let's see. Team Alexis is up. Here we go. Spinning the wheel for Team Alexis. I'm nervous for Nick to see what genre they get. All right. Team Alexis. Are you guys gonna get lucky with silent film? Oh no! All right, we got psychological. I don't know which one it is. Psychological thriller. That is not bad. I think for Team Alexis, this is not like, you guys were talking about thriller a lot, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put that in. Logical thriller. I feel like this was like, I think this is perfect for your team. I feel like you definitely wanted this. All right, Team Alexa. All right, Team Rob is going to be next up. Team Rob, last but not least. Gonna remove it. Okay. So we have action left. I feel like a winner today. Yes. Whatever y'all are manifesting, Team Alexis, you did it. Okay. We have action, thriller, silent film, rom-com, and psychological horror is still on the board. And I feel like psychological horror is gonna be a hard one, okay? Who said not action? Let's see. Hold on. I got Paige, not action. She's like, I don't want to write an action. All right. Team Rob. Here we go. Let me just write. Hopefully he'll like it. You gotta spend time on a card right with him. All right. Team Rob. Just want to make sure we have it in the chat ready to go. Okay. All right, Team Rob, here we go. Everyone, what are you guys hoping for? What would you like out of action, thriller, silent film, rom-com, psychological horror? Like, what would you like? Probably thriller, probably. I think that you can do the most with it. Or silent film still on the board, too. So, currently manifesting. All right, Jeff. Let's see. What are we hoping for? What are we hoping for? You guys are saying what you don't want. Let's say what you do. Okay, thriller is number 1 for us. Manifesting thriller. So, everyone's like, you're hoping for thriller. All right, here we go.
Oof. Oof. It's not looking good, guys. Oh no. This is not bad though. You guys didn't have action. All right, rom-com. You guys can do a lot with rom-com. Okay. They're like, spin the wheel again. That's not bad. That is not bad. You guys can totally do a lot with that, though. I mean, rom-com's like a nice, that's like a solid genre. Okay. Y'all were so close to that silent film. Brainstorming. All right, you guys are off to the races already. Okay. So, I'm going to close that. Man, silent film didn't get it. But here's the thing. Okay, so what I do want to, I guess, suggest. There are some sound problems you guys are trying to figure out. There are some... Let me put my things back in because the rain ambiance is kind of a little much, I think, maybe. It's still really loud to me. I don't know what it sounds like for you guys. So, what I suggest is that
The way you want. Who says there has to be dialogue? You do your whole movie silent and with music and with just action, like, not action and action, but like, with the actions of the actors. You don't have to have dialogue, guys. You can write a 3-page script and it'd be like this bomb ass like short film and not have to worry about sound. You know what I mean? I know that one team was talking about Foley. There's people talking about drone shots. Like, people are like, there's one team hiring all kinds of, not hiring, but there's all types of crew getting involved. What I will say is this: make sure that you keep it simple. Let's just make sure you're reeling it in, keeping it simple. I've already had this conversation with producers. Yes, be creative, make the best short film that you can, but keep it simple. Don't get mixed up with all the gear, all the crew, trying to overdo it. I'm telling you that the more you simplify your idea, the more successful you're going to be because you'll be able to like really focus on a lot of other details that some other teams will be bogged down by, all the bigness of a short film. So just keep that in mind. That is my challenge leader advice to all the teams. Okay, so at this point, you will start brainstorming, writing your scripts. By Monday, I would say you should have somewhat of a revised script to start to lock in your scripts. Monday, Tuesday is going to be the time when you're going to be like, all right, script is done. Let's start getting our ducks in a row. Let's start prepping locations, actors, rehearsals, shot listing, all the things. All right, so this year is off to a really, really great start. I hope that the teams are happy with their genre. Accept it. You guys are going to kick ass. I know it. Very excited to see what you guys come up with. And that is it for this challenge loss. Thank you for joining me and have fun writing, guys.